everyone, today I'm here to show you a delicious autumn entree, and I'm going to do some pork medallions with an autumn hash. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So you have two pans going right now. One's going to be for the hash and one's going to be for the pork. So over here we have this pan on hot, very, very hot. We want it high. We're going to go ahead and I have 3 slabs of bacon. It's a little drizzle of olive oil that I'm going to put in here. We're going to render that bacon fat, and that's what we're going to cook the pork in. So let's go ahead and put this in there. Just like that. And then as soon as this gets nice and cooked, we're going to transfer it over here and put it in the hash. Right. So, make sure it doesn't stick. Move it around this like that. Alright, so now while that's cooking, we're going to go ahead. Put a little bit of olive oil in this one. Now I have 1 sweet potato, about a ½ pound of Brussels sprouts, 1 green apple, 1 shallot, and then 1 clove of garlic. So I'm going to go ahead and put it all in here. I'm just going to cook it up. Just like this. And cook it all together, and it's going to be amazing. All right, so this looks and smells amazing. I'm just going to go ahead and mix it all together here, just like this. Now this bacon is looking nice. You don't want it all the way crispy. When you want that little, just go ahead and just put our bacon in here. We're going to turn this down to low. And then, once you have this all in here, I'm going to put a little bit of chicken broth, just so it kind of steams those together, so they get nice and cooked through. And I'm also going to put a big sprig of thyme in there. You don't even have to worry about taking it off the stems. You're just going to take it out at the end, just so it has all those flavors incorporated. Perfect. Go ahead and mix this all together one more time. I want to make sure you put some salt in here. We're going to do a little bit of chicken stock. You can use water if you want, but prefer to use this instead. Gives a little more flavor. And then we have some fresh thyme here. You can buy it at your supermarket. You want to make sure you use fresh thyme though. Go ahead and come back. This other side. Alright, so let's go ahead. Just add our thyme right in here. Just like this. We're going to big sprig of thyme. Go ahead and put this on. Still on about medium-high heat. And then over here, it's back on about medium. So now what we have here is just a pork tenderloin, just like this. What we're going to do is just cut it into medallions. So you can cut it as thin or as thick as you want. But I want them nice size, just like that. I'm going to say about 1 inch, 3/4 of an inch thick. Now you want to make sure that you cut all your meat on a separate cutting board. You don't want those cross-contamination. Alright, perfect. So now we're going to go ahead and salt and pepper all of our pork. Make sure you have a lot of flavor on everything. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn it over. We're going to just like this. Then we're going to go ahead and add them to our pan that's nice and hot in that bacon grease. Semi-healthy. You don't have to use the bacon if you don't want to, but I highly encourage it. Alright, so now let's go ahead. We're just going to add our pork right in here. Alright, so this has been cooking. It looks delicious. About 5 minutes, 6 minutes on each side. I'm going to glaze it a little bit. Chicken stock here. We're just going to make a nice hand sauce. So now, to that, we're going to add some Dijon mustard. Swirl that in. And then, we're going to finish it with some butter. What isn't better than butter? It's looking good, so let me go get the... Right, so now I have about a tablespoon of butter. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in there. I'm just going to swirl it in. And this is just going to thicken that sauce, make it really rich. Look at that. Those look delicious. We're going to serve it over our delicious autumn hash. Alright, so while that's melting, go ahead and take this off. how good that looks. Everything's all nice and cooked. Now we want to go ahead and take the thyme out. If you look, all the little leaves came off the thyme, so it's easy. Take all the thyme out, just like this. And then we're going to finish it. It needs a little acidity in here, so we're going to finish it with some red wine vinegar, a little bit of salt, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just to give it a little oomph. There we go, just like that. Perfect. And then finish it with a little salt, a little pepper. We're going to put it on our plate. Show you how I serve it. Mix it up here. Looks amazing. The sweetness from the apples, heartiness from the sweet potatoes. It's a perfect autumn mix. Let's go ahead and put this on here. And then do. Alright. You smell amazing. Now, if there's something in here that you don't want, you can leave it out. If you don't like Brussels sprouts, you don't have to use them, but I highly recommend using all of it. Go ahead and put it all out, just like this. Look at that. And then we're going to lay pork. See how this is finishing up. Beautiful. Just like this. We're going to go ahead and put our pork right on the top. Finish it off with our sauce. You can use the sauce to the side if you'd like, or you can go ahead and put it right on. I think I'm going to keep it to the side. And there you go. You have a delicious pork medallions with an autumn hash. I hope you like it.